On Tuesday, September 2nd, 2025, the world lost a shining soul, Rolling Ray, just one day before what would have been his 28th birthday. His passing was confirmed by heartfelt posts from his family on Facebook, news that spread quickly and left an overwhelming wave of grief and disbelief across social media. The announcement broke the hearts of his thousands of fans and followers, who rushed to share their sorrow and gratitude. Messages poured in from every corner of the internet, filled with love for his honesty, admiration for his courage, and appreciation for the joy he brought into countless lives. To those who followed his journey, Rolling Ray was not just an online personality. He was a symbol of resilience, humor, and fearless self-expression. From viral sensation to cultural icon, Rolling Ray first caught the world's attention in 2018 when he made a short but memorable appearance on Catfish, Trolls. That spark was all he needed to begin a journey toward stardom. His vibrant presence later took him to shows such as Divorce Court and Bobby, I Love You, Purr, where his bold wit and unique personality instantly made him stand out. But television was only the beginning. Ray's true rise to fame came on platforms like Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. There, he built an empire of laughter and relatability with his comedic skits, sharp one-liners, and distinctive expressions that quickly turned into memes and catchphrases across internet culture. He wasn't just funny, he was magnetic. His words had a rhythm, his delivery carried charm, and his unapologetic style resonated with millions, especially among Gen Z. Perhaps his most famous catchphrases like "Purr" and "It never gave dead" became a language of their own, playful, bold, and empowering. Through these, Ray shaped internet humor and left a cultural mark that stretched far beyond the screen, overcoming trials with humor and grace. Behind the charisma and the laughter was a young man who faced extraordinary health challenges, yet turned each hardship into a story of strength. In 2021, tragedy struck when his wig accidentally caught fire, leaving him with severe burns on his face, arms, and feet. The accident could have broken his spirit, but instead, Ray approached recovery with resilience, turning his pain into inspiration. The following year, in 2022, he contracted COVID-19 and developed serious respiratory complications. His condition worsened until he was placed in a coma, leaving fans terrified for his life. But when he returned, he did so with unforgettable flair, posting a video in an elevator with the words "Not dead" shaved into his hair, boldly declaring to the world, "It never gave dead." That moment not only reassured fans of his survival, but also cemented his legacy as someone who could transform even near-death experiences into moments of empowerment and laughter. By 2024, his health struggles continued when he battled pneumonia and a dangerous blood infection that left him in intensive care with extremely low oxygen levels. In a bittersweet message, he admitted he did not believe he would live to see Mother's Day. Yet even in that moment, he expressed heartfelt gratitude to the hospital staff and his loved ones for fighting alongside him. Every setback became another testament to his willpower. Even in his most fragile moments, Ray never lost his humor, never lost his voice, and never stopped sharing his truth. Disability as power, not limitation. Raymond Harper, affectionately known to the world as Rolling Ray, often described himself as the most famous boy in a wheelchair. His disability, caused by a childhood accident, shaped his life, but he refused to let it define or limit him. Instead, he embraced it as part of his story, using his platform to advocate for disability rights and representation. For Ray, the wheelchair was not a symbol of weakness, it was a symbol of strength, resilience, and visibility. He carried himself with unapologetic confidence, reminding the world that disability did not mean invisibility. He taught his followers that everyone deserves to take up space, to be seen, and to live authentically. This message resonated deeply, especially in the Black, LGBTQ+, and disabled communities, where representation often felt scarce. Ray became a beacon of empowerment for those who saw themselves reflected in his journey. Through his voice and presence, he helped countless others find their own. A sweet legacy of influence. Rolling Ray's charm was not just in his humor, but also in his authenticity. He lived without fear of judgment, boldly expressing himself in ways that felt real, raw, and liberating. With more than 441,000 followers on Instagram alone, his reach was massive, but it was his impact that truly mattered. He inspired a generation of creators in comedy, music, and social media. His unique way of speaking became part of internet culture, shaping the language and humor of an era. His bold personality turned ordinary moments into viral sensations, and his catchphrases became affirmations of life and energy. Rolling Ray's influence went far beyond entertainment. He was admired as an activist, a cultural influencer, and a symbol of fearless individuality. For many, he was not just someone they followed online. He was someone who made them feel seen, heard, and valued. Final days and fond farewell. In the months leading to his passing, Ray's health had taken another decline. He was rushed to the hospital several times as his body faced overwhelming challenges. Despite his struggles, he never stopped sharing glimpses of his journey, holding on to his humor and courage until the very end. On September 2nd, 2025, the curtain fell on his beautiful but short life. The timing, just one day before his 28th birthday, made the loss feel even heavier. Social media lit up with tributes, heartbreak, and gratitude. Friends, fans, and fellow creators celebrated his brilliance, replayed his iconic moments, and remembered the way he turned his battles into laughter and his pain into art. Remembering Rolling Ray. Rolling Ray's life is a reminder that impact isn't measured in years, but in the depth of influence. In just 27 years, he made millions laugh, gave hope to those who felt unseen, and turned internet culture into a stage for authenticity and pride. He showed the world that disability is not a barrier, that illness cannot silence a strong spirit, and that humor has the power to heal even the heaviest hearts. He taught us that it's okay to be bold, to be loud, to be unapologetically ourselves. Though his physical presence is gone, Rolling Ray's words, laughter, and fearless spirit live on. His catchphrases will echo in memes, his videos will continue to make people smile, and his story will inspire countless others to embrace life with courage and authenticity. Rolling Ray left us too soon, but his sweet legacy will never fade. His life was a beautiful testament to strength, visibility, and joy, and it will forever be remembered with love. Rest in power, Rolling Ray.